Hello, boys and girls. This is your old pal, Uncle Al. First thing off, I gotta put a bucket nearby. Not feeling too well. I guess it's the heat. Okay, first let's have Uni. Hi, I'm Uni. Hi, Chilla. Uncle Al's trying to be serious today. Yeah, I had lunch at the strip club. Enjoyed the AC until it went out, and after that, it wasn't worth $20 and once hang around, so I left. Uh, anyway, I think I messed up Jordan's last name again. Joran Jaderberg, Hubble's Cat EPL, Andrew Hondo, and Detroit Prepping. Please check out their channels. I'm not feeling too hot today. I guess it's the heat. And Hirschman Hills, let's see, you want to know about this. Let's see. I always say, if you see my about page, your future, my past. And everybody knows that socialists are everywhere. Sorry about that, Hubbles, but you have 5 months, 2 weeks left. Make sure you have a year's supply of food and water for four. There's over 183 million of them. Hey, I could do wonders, but I can't defeat that big. Let's see. Should have 250 pounds of canned food, 750 dry food, 365 gallons of water. And we won't talk about that because nobody ever listens to Uncle Al. Everybody should have at least 3 days worth of food. I doubt it. So we won't talk about that. Empty. So I'm going to rewrite Hubbles and Jordan's thing. Will Patriot, Modern Refugee, A.Kayfabe. Please check out their channels. I support my people. I just Uncle Al's a little slow sometimes. Nobody wants to hear that. Really important information, but they're dancing in Minnesota. It's a blue state. They like commies and all the other fun stuff. West Wind Survival. At least Steve and Wayne down there enjoying the coolness. Again, 11 gallons, 3 days, 4 people. But nobody ever listens to Uncle Al. I got the fans on, got the swamp cooler on. Put back. Palmetto prepared. Let's talk about prepping. Cheryl DIY fun. Little prepper lady, have a nice time in the woods this weekend. Just be careful. At least you're away from built up areas. It's going to be a really bad heat sink. I'm going to mention after I do my last couple of shout outs. Prepping in progress and magnification of imagination. That's Reed's channel. You got a boat, right, Reed? And nobody ever listens to Uncle Al. That's okay. Just in time prepping. That's Will's channel. Tomorrow, Saturday at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. We're all there for the drawing on Will's channel. So that's Will Russell. Please stop on by. Say hello. Drag friends over there. Budget Bushcraft. Inspired John. Let's see. I can't see too well. Okay. Yankee Outdoors Adventure. They went out and do stuff in the woods. I did warn them, if you watch my last video to this, I did warn them about the heat wave and the storm. So, and remember, before everybody, mainstream, all the conspiracy guys, Uncle Hallen was 2 weeks or 2 months ahead of time. And I warned people, but nobody watches my channel. Okay, prep for it. Wasteland Prepping, GM Survival, Will Patron. I always said Will Patron. I'll mention more often. Okay, getting to the notes. A lot of notes. I've been doing 5 hours a math. I gotta take off this hat. It's way too hot in here. It's about 90, so probably 95. I'm fine. I'm strong as hell. I got soft lighting, so you can't tell the all the wrinkles and stress, and I did pretty good with the color pen. You can't see all the gray, but it's getting there. But okay, this is Uncle Al's warning to my friends in these areas. Okay, now a lot of people were asking me to do this weather video. I don't like to do weather video because I'm always one step ahead or two steps ahead of the mainstream media. And Uncle Al don't feel too hot. Uh, I worry about James and his family, Harshman Hills, out in Ohio. Ohio is the #1 spot where this heat belt is going to clobber. Also, Joran Jaderberg. Normally, Sweden does not have this kind of heat. It's a fairly cool climate, but they have nuclear summer right now. Now, I've been figuring out on the calculator about the heat index and the moisture humidity level, as Hubble's cat said. And everybody keeps saying CO2 problem should tax the hell out of it. Well, that won't work because I did the calculations. We should have been all dead in 1995. No blood. Okay, good. Now, we do have an increase in methane and ammonia and certain other greenhouse gases that we should be frightened to hell. Okay, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, especially around the Chicago area. Okay, uh, Missouri, Iowa. Now with the heat index, they say, oh, it looks like 94, and you go out there, ask Will, it feels like 105, and you're sweating. Okay, they goofed it up with the heat index and the humidity, and if you don't have a breeze, you're going to cook. I figured out it's going to be 105 to 120 in those states. So please, God, please stay indoors and be careful. And don't overuse your AC. Okay? Now, half or part states that are affected by the extreme heat. Canada, again, I can't figure it out. All right? I still get data for 12 inches, 24 inches, 36 inches, 42 inches of snow. It's July and the numbers drive me crazy because Canada is driving me nuts because I'm figuring out the heat index, the humidity, and the fresh water flow into the oceans. I'm not a boob all the time, HC, Hubble's cat. Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska near Lincoln, okay? But this heat pattern's changing, so it might hit your areas really quick. Michigan around Detroit, I was right about the storms and those jokers who were ripping off the roofing material off of your neighbor's house. Well, I don't think they're going to have a house there too long because if I'm right, and if I call it right, that whole area is going to be drenched. I wouldn't be living in Michigan. I'd be probably moving out of that area because people are stupid and you can't talk to stupid people. All I asked to have 50 views on my last video, this last one, where I talk about a little about bushcrafting and also my garden. Excuse me. I gotta take another herbal remedy. Sorry about that, kids. That is not feeling too hot. It's nice, at least it's a nice pink color, not black. I only can take one, so. And this time it made it into my mouth. Okay, Kentucky. Half of Kentucky's going to cook. Remember I told you 120? I wonder what Lily in the Valley is doing. Okay. And Mom in the Well. Hope everything's all right with them. Pennsylvania, New York State. Half of New York State's going to cook. Cities. This is important because they're a built-up concrete area. Washington, D.C. Stop your psychic fighting. Stop fighting like cats and dogs, and the weather become cooler. But the Gang of Four and the rest of these jokers on both sides are not doing that. Okay? New York City is another built-up area. If you have the chance, get out of New York City this weekend. Columbus, Ohio. I would not be any place near it. I figure 118 to 120. You're going to see people drop like flies. Let's see. St. Louis, both sides, Kansas and Missouri. You're going to cook. Kansas City, Kansas, and Kansas City. I can't remember the other state there. They're going to cook. Chicago, definitely going to cook. I worry about Michael Signs, but lately I can't reach people. I did mention Detroit, right? Yeah, I did mention Detroit. You got to be careful, kids. And Chicago. And that's about it. Now I am doing the math for the heat index and the humidity and the fresh water dumping into the oceans. I'm going to try to keep this under 15 minutes. Prep for it in Canada. Bethany Myers in, I think, Chicago. God bless her. Harshman Hills out in Indiana. I hope you survive. Liberty Garden, it's going to be warm and you're going to have storms and stuff, but you're okay. Cindy John is a toss-up because she's in the Southern Belt. Palmetto Prepared, again, the toss-up because you live in Florida. I'm trying to figure out the numbers for earthquake and other stuff. Corsair trainers in LA, enjoy the weather. I'm not talking about the low breeze. I'm talking about high altitude. That's why you got highest today, maybe 81 or 76. Nice mild weather. Everybody around you from Vegas to my place are cooking. LS. Again, numbers don't add up. Sorry about that, LS. Of course, nobody ever watches my other video either. Diane Ing. Sorry about that. Cannot figure it out. Walter Davis. Good try on the live stream. Strong Adventures. Jeff Nolte. Trying to keep it under time. Kentucky Survival. You're on the border and you could see New York City. I would try it while we got livestock and stuff. Stay cool. Michael Signs. May God help you. Trying to survive in Oklahoma. I did Oklahoma, Oklahoma City. Half the state's cooking, the other half not that bad. Gray Man Survival. Toss up. I can't figure out the numbers. It could be extreme heat or you're going to have storms. TBO 100. Still, I couldn't figure out that area. Matt A. already emailed and warned them. Old school with a modern twist. I told James and Brenda be careful. The Brits, X-Ray Zulu, Weapons Collector, Prepper Dell, Mad Dog Survival, JJR Survival. They're all camping, thank God. A.OK Foraging and Adventures, please be careful. Chris and Leslie of the Land of Land and Land, please be careful. Cheryl Hirsch, like I mentioned before. Helpless Cat, Happy Prepper, Random Lady, Jeep Things Outdoor. Johnny, be damn careful in your area. Reverend Christine, yeah. High Desert Pioneer and Hiking Deep, Please be careful in your area. I went over 15 minutes, but this is important. West Wind Survival, 3D Tripper, Survival Russia, Hagar Outdoors, Dash Out Inside Freedom, Armadillo Junction, Grizzly Taco, Robert Gilly Chilling Outdoors, Sue Nelson, hope I'm not bleeding, Dad on YouTube, Virginia H, Pam, Great Outdoor Adventures, Belgian Prepper, who the heck? Oh, Anna Lee Brown, PA Hillbilly, Modern Refugee, James Hutto, that's Hutto, Steve of Team Foco, Walker Outdoors, Rob Painless, Small Town Southern House Life, Panhandle Preparedness and DOI's Solar Homestead, Lily in the Wild, Mother in the Wild, Killdeer, Chris McBee, Revolting Man, Native Tears, Savage Survival, West S, Jack Survival, Savage, Inspired John Be Damn Careful, Wasteland Prepping, and Just in Time Prepping with Will on Saturday night, Budget Bushcraft, I want to check it out, One Step Survival with BA and Sippy Cup, Full Spectrum Survival with Brad and Kelly. No, I don't do fear porn. I like to use math. Okay, I was not feeling too hot, so I got to end this. It's just too hot and I'm getting too dizzy. So I'll catch you later, kids. If you want to help out, please check out my other video first and then come back and watch this one, or it doesn't make sense. Bye, kids. And here's June again. Bye, kids. Uncle Alma didn't want to do political discourse. Nope. Uncle Alma's tired and sick.